Up next on today's beer review, we're going to be looking at Maine Beer Company's Dinner. This is a double IPA, and it's coming in at 8.2% ABV. Let's go check it out. Hi everybody, it's Rich and welcome to today's beer review, and today we are looking at Maine Beer Company's Dinner. This is a double IPA, and it says do what's right, and it also says that it's 8.2% ABV. Please drink this beer fresh. Drink it the day you buy it. Well, it's a little after that, but let's give it a shot. You know, it's funny. Will, I saw your comment. I'm sorry I have not replied to it, but yeah, I guess I am getting a little bit more into the IPAs and the double IPAs in particular. You know, I feel like I haven't been giving them. I don't know, like I think that I was so prejudiced against them that I don't want to miss a whole subgenre of beer. Now, Maine Beer Company and I have had a mixed relationship. Some of it's been good, some of it's been bad. A lot of it has been sort of forgettable. So let's give this a pour. Now, this pour is a very, very light color, but as it's filling up the glass, it's more of a pineapple juice color, sort of a darker yellow. A little bit of a head, about 2 fingers. Could be my shitty pour too. Oh, this is all, and I mean all, that sort of hoppy. Well, there's some pine there. Maybe some pineapple, but there's a lot of hoppiness on this one. You know, it's not so much that I like the double IPAs, but I do want to give them a try, and I have been surprised by quite a few of them. So, you know, it's not a bad nose. It's just a little hoppier than I'd like it to be. Let's give it a taste. You know, it's like an unsweetened pineapple juice. So, I mean, some pineapple there, but there's a lot of that back end bitterness that I'm hoping is not cumulative, because if it is, it'll just ruin the beer. Look, it's crisp. It is definitely refreshing. The alcohol is a little front and center for me. At 8.2, I didn't expect it to be quite this pronounced. And again, there's a sort of refreshing, almost like sugar-free citrus to it on the front end, but then that back end bitterness just keeps on building and building. And you know, I know for a lot of IPA and double IPA and triple IPA drinkers, this is what they're looking for. So I mean, if that's what you are into, this beer is going to satisfy every want you have. A good ABV, solid flavor profile, you know, and it's got that hoppiness on the back end. For me, it's not quite what I'm looking for. I'd like it to be, quite frankly, a little sweeter and a little less bitter on the back end, which is not an IPA or a double IPA that Maine Beer Company is putting out at this point. So would I buy this again? Probably not. But again, I'm saying that as someone who is not a particularly big IPA drinker. Would somebody who is an IPA drinker like this? I think you would. I really do. You know, like, I know that, you know, the people I know who are very into the whole IPA thing, they are, excuse me, ooh, the carbonation on it's a little robust too. I think they dig this, I really do, and I would not have a problem sharing this out. Now, that being said, am I going to hunt it out for myself? Probably not. It's not bad, it's just not my taste profile. And once again, Maine Beer Company and I have not quite reached a happy agreement. So, you know, would I get it again? Probably not. Would I recommend it to other people? I wouldn't have a problem recommending it, but quite frankly, would it be the first one to come to mind? It probably wouldn't. The first one to come to mind would probably be something by like Gusto or that one I had a couple weeks ago that was very good. You know, the problem with this is it's very forgettably a double IPA in my opinion. But you know, other people, I'm sure this is the end all be all of it. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna sit back. I am gonna finish this one. Again, not my favorite taste profile, but definitely not a dumper. And for those of you who are IPA people, this may well be like the end all be all of IPAs for you. Anyway, folks, I hope you've enjoyed the review. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time on End of the Day Beer Review. Cheers. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just not great, you know? I mean, that's just, again, my opinion. Who the fuck am I?